Good morning, happy Saturday. Welcome back to the vlog. So if you've been watching my videos, I said earlier in the week, I had kind of an announcement. So the announcement is me kind of changing things up a little bit with my diet. If you've been an OG subscriber, or even if you've just been watching me here and there over the last couple of years, you know I've been keto for a very long time. So the keto diet is an amazing and wonderful diet. The low carb diet is amazing and wonderful diet. I just started noticing that it was not serving me the way it used to serve me. So I thought, okay, it's time to kind of change things up, because sometimes the body get used to something and it still works for you for who knows how long. And then sometimes it stops working because maybe there was something broken and it's healed, or who knows. But I was no longer having the outcomes that I wanted. So I did my research. I actually sought out help from others who's been doing this a whole lot longer than me, have a background in it. So what I started playing around with was something called a slow carb diet. So it's a slow carb diet is what I started looking into, but also an anabolic diet. So if you were to look up those two things, it almost seems like they're total opposite, but in reality, not really. So let me start off by talking about the slow carb diet. And I'm going to read an article, and this article is from Eating Well. So if you see me kind of looking off, it's because I'm going to read this to you so you can have a better understanding. So it says, what are slow carbs? The slow carb diet is rooted in the concept of swapping so-called fast carbohydrates, those refined carbohydrates found in highly processed foods like bread, pretzels, crackers, cookies, and things made with refined white flour, for slow carbohydrates that take a longer time to digest. Slow carbs are those found in vegetables, fruit, whole grain, legumes, beans, and grains, and minimally processed foods. So for me, when I started attempting this, beans are a no-go for me, legumes are a no-go for me. I stayed away from too many grains. So that part of it, I kind of had to find my body's comfort level, if you will. So the diet, basically you build your diet around the slow carbs. And it's, again, you have to experiment a little bit, because just like if you're new going into keto or a low carb diet, you have to find your level of where your body is okay with carbohydrates and different kinds of carbs. So I was experimenting, and I found some things that did work and some things that didn't work. To my amazement, the scale did move. It moved 2 weeks in a row. So I'm going to start this way of eating, and it's going to be more protein heavy. So what, for me, what it looks like is I would be picking things like green beans, carrots, still my very low carb vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower, which I love, power greens. I'll be adding in a little bit of rice, and maybe some pasta. But I'm keeping it very minimal while I'm in the phase of what I call experimentation, figuring out things and combinations that work for my body and things that work against my body. And with any diet or eating plan, you have to do that naturally anyway. Even if you're adhering to what they call the standard American diet, some foods within the standard American diet do not agree with you. So again, you have to kind of just experiment and figure out what works and what does not work. So like I said, my diet again would be more heavier on the protein. I have upped my protein to about 130 grams. I am capping my carbohydrates at 80 grams. And my fats will be reduced a little bit, and it will stay at between 50 and 60 grams. So when I start building my menu, I am going to take you guys with me and show you. I'm going to be doing weigh-ins. I'm going to start back. I got to order the things, checking my blood sugar, because I want to be as transparent as possible with you guys to show you how my body is responding, and why I decided to even go this route. So that is kind of my update, and I will show you guys what I have already prepared for the week as far as my meats, because I'm again keeping it very, very simple. So let's go check out what I cooked. All right, so here's what I have meal prepped so far. I have some ground beef. Right here, I made my own spaghetti sauce. I'm sorry about that lighting. It's making it look really weird, but there's nothing white in it. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's see. That's just a glare. Sorry about that. But my own spaghetti sauce, I made that. And right here is cauliflower rice, and I put in some power greens with it. And my new little addition is this right here. It is some organic edamame fettuccine, and it is really good. Let's kind of look at, let me see if I can set it up. There we go. The macros here, as you can see, for 56 grams, which is about 2 ounces, 200 calories, 3 grams of fat, 21 carbs, and 12 fibers, and 24 grams of protein. So this will work just fine. Like I said, I've had it before and no issues with it digesting or having any issues negative with my body. So this is what I have to go on so far. Oh, and I forgot, I did some chicken. I have chicken, hold on, I have chicken breast. Okay, so here it is. Right here we have chicken breast, and this one is a leftover piece of chicken breast. So this is what I am working with, and you will be seeing my meal preps and how I pull all of this together. Okay, I shared with you what I am eating for the week. When I pull, like I said, when I pull everything together, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all that, I will be showing what I'm eating, doing weigh-ins. I want to get back to trying to film some at the gym, but to be honest, I'm not really comfortable doing that, and it's hard, but I will do my best. So I'm excited for this next step in my health journey, and I'm excited to have you guys go along with me. And I want to thank you for tuning in and for all of your support. And I will be seeing you guys in my next video. Mwah.